What's up, summoners? King Blair here. Today we're going to be talking about how to promote your heroes to 6-star, both basic up to advanced levels. It's going to be a little confusing, so try to bear with me. I'll try to show you guys examples for all of them so you kind of understand and just show you guys the process overall. So if you like the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and join the Discord. Right now, because of all the subscribers, I do have in my community tab in my channel, you can go there right now and vote for the hero that you want to see the full unit guide. Right now, Melissa is winning. The build you see right now is one of the builds that I will recommend, but not the most recommended ones. I played around a lot with it, and it's okay. It does really well against Emerald Violet as a standalone, but I'm starting to feel like Melissa needs a team built around her, especially Oxalot, so I will be using a full damage build on her as well, and just showing you guys different clips with both builds so you can decide for yourself what build you like more. The other one that's a close second, which is, it's either Assassin Kali or Melissa. It's really close for those two. For Assassin Kali, she only has one build. I will be showcasing her again, full unit guide, if she does end up winning. She only has one build, so it's not going to be as impressive with build, but it's going to be a lot more technical and uses because I feel like a lot of people don't know how to use their Assassin Kalis and don't know exactly what the right ratios are and what to look for. So both units are great. Apocalypse Ravi, Pavel, and Spectre Tenebria, they're a little bit on the low side in terms of votes. So if you really want them, a lot of you guys need to go vote for them. But yeah, that's all I got for the channel. Make sure you vote and let your voices be heard. But all right, now to the actual video. So promoting heroes to 6-stars, this is something that for a lot of late game players, it's really easy. It's like, if you see how many 6-star heroes I have, I can 6-star a hero in 1 to 2 days if I'm actively trying to 6-star a hero. I have a lot of heroes already ready for 6-starring, and just this past week I've been actually trying to do, so I've done Ambitious Tywin, I've done Royal Light, and I did General Purgus these past 2 weeks. So I've been pretty busy, and then tomorrow I'm 6-starring another unit. So it's something that is really easy for late game players, but for early game players, it's something you really have to watch out for, and no one's going to tell you a lot of the stuff that you can do. For late game players, there's still other stuff you can do, but we'll just cover it. So first, we're going to bare minimum basics, talking about Phantasme. So let's go one at a time. White Phantasme. We're starting really basic, but there's going to be some pretty good tips in between each one. So first, regular Phantasme, the way you promote them at level 2, when you're farming, which I'll show you guys the farming setup that I personally use, that I like to use just because it's easy for me, it's going to be, you're going to be using these guys because you get them from just farming in the adventure mode and the storyline. So this is the easiest way to just promote them. So these, usually a 2-star, this is what you're going to be doing. The way you get more of these, let's say you haven't farmed enough. You just started Epic 7, you barely farmed adventure stages, you don't have as many 2-stars saved up as I do. What you can do, and what I recommend you to do, is you're going to go to Friendship Summon, because every time you're farming, you're getting friendship points. I have a ton of friendship summons. I have them right here, but if you do this, look, we just got 2 of them, and they come at level 5, which is really, really freaking good. So make sure you do this. If you don't have enough of the 2-stars, you get friendship points not even playing the game. Just making sure you add your friends early on will let you do this. So make sure you make use of this, especially early game. Late game, I never do this because it's just not worth the time because I can just use all the other resources I have that you'll get over time. But for early game, this is the best and most efficient tool you can use, because not only can you sell these for gold, free gold, you can also use these heroes that come at level 5, and it's easier to upgrade them. And I'll show you that in a second why that's important. So for the most efficient method, you're going to start, first we're going to talk efficient method, then we're going to talk the late game method, which is what I do. So first, efficient method, as we saw with the 2-stars, you just use them to upgrade the Phantasme. We saw where you can get them. You get them from Adventure, but these guys start at level 5. And you want to kind of save the level 5 ones. You want to use more of the level 1s that you get from story mode to do this, and I'll show you guys why. So this one, again, pretty self-explanatory. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take that level 3 Phantasme, and I'll show you guys after I talk about the Phantasme, but you're going to take your level 3 Phantasme, and you're going to take them to battle because they get extra XP. Yes, it's 3%, but don't laugh. It's actually a lot. It's more than you think. So this is, it's pretty good. So you're going to take them to battle, and you're going to get them to level 30. And then once you're here, you're going to promote them again. For the efficient method, which is what I'm covering first, I will talk about my method at the end. So if you just want to see my method, skip to the farming. Like once you get past the stage farming, just skip that and go to the very end, and I'll show you guys why it's so crazy for me and so easy for me. But at this point, do not use your Phantasme. I will tell you right now, I do this because I have access to get more Phantasme. For early game players, they are a very scarce resource. Don't do this. Do not do this for early game. Late game, oh yeah, you get these guys like they're candy. So like for me, this is like, I just do this. It's a no-brainer for me to do this. But for early game players that want to be efficient, you don't want to do that. What you want to do is also, when you're farming, the most efficient way is going to be having those 2-star units that we talked about, leveling them up along with your Phantasme, along with your Giga Phantasme. So I'll show the setup afterwards, but you're going to be using them like that, and you'll have 3 of them as you go, and that's how you're going to be building up and making sure you waste nothing. You're not wasting 3 stars, you're not wasting 2 stars. Another thing that's a late game access thing is using units, and I will do this a lot, which is, it lets me do this a lot. But why should early game players not do this? I see so many people do this and they complain about bookmarks. They're like, I don't have bookmarks. And then I see them upgrade like this because they get desperate. Don't do this. You will get to do this, but not early game. Why am I saying that? So first, know what 3 stars, like I don't know if you saw this, but I have a bunch of carrots. The reason I have them and I don't feed my carrots is because one day I'm planning to use her as a specialty change. So know what 3 stars are good, but you might be like, okay, Eins, you're never gonna use Eins, right? You're never gonna use Jenna, you're never gonna use Eins, you're never gonna use like Adley. But don't do this. Why? I know this is sidetracked, but it's very important, and I really want like early game players to know this. If you go to the reputation, there's a quest that you should be doing before you start feeding 3 stars, which is memory chain. You'll go down, and it does have a cap, but it's 30 times. It's right there that says unlock skill grade SS with a hero. You want to do that one. It's 30 times, but once you get past like 20, every time you get to triple SS, you're getting 20 bookmarks. So this is basically a pity. If you really need pity, this will get you to pity, this quest. So unlocking to SSS, what do I mean by that? I'll just do it for the carrot. Again, this is not efficient for carrot. This is not efficient use of my carrots, but this is just for video. Typically, I would want to get my carrot to level 30. So ideally, I'd want her to be at level 30, and I would use the carrots to promote. And then if you get her to triple SS, which I can do that right now, that's what it means by that. So just feed the carrots to the carrot. But if you're trying to actually build the unit, don't do this. Actually get the unit to level 30 and upgrade them. I know that sounds confusing, but just know, don't use units. That's all you need to know. Don't use units unless you already finished those quests. So if you haven't finished those quests, don't feed your 3 stars, because you're gonna be feeding your 3 stars to your 3 stars. Like same thing with like every time you get a Clury, find one of your Cluries, give her some of your other Cluries, get that devotion to rank triple SS, boom, free bookmarks. All right, so back to the Phantasme. So the quick way. So these guys you're going to promote. You're gonna be using these guys, right? You're gonna be using like Machine Flux, so you're gonna be upgrading them, and I'll show you guys the farming setup that I have. So you're gonna be using these guys, fine, whatever, and then you get them to 3 stars. I don't have that, but I'm gonna get a 3-star one. So I'm gonna be just using regular Phantasme. So boom, you got your 4-star Phantasme. So what do you do with these guys? So what you do with these guys is you use the Giga Phantasme, which you're also going to be feeding the 2 stars, and you're going to upgrade them to 4 stars, and you're gonna get the yellow ones all the way to level 30 like this one, and then you upgrade them using the white ones. This is when you actually use the white ones, is when you get them to 4 stars. The yellow ones, you get them all the way so they evolve to 5 stars. And then, of course, the easiest ones, the Terra Phantasma, you know, they already start. You just have to get more Mega Phantasma. So Phantasma is key for the 2-star units. One thing you can do as an early game player, especially if you have a lot of penguins and you just want to rush farm a unit and you don't have that many 2-star units, but you have a ton of penguins, is you guys remember that level 5 unit that we had that was chilling all the way down there? This 5-star unit that's 2-star, if we can get to it. Where is he? Oh man, did we already feed it? I think we fed it. Dang. Okay, but what you can do with it is if you give them penguins of the same color for the ones that start at level 5, they will get to level 20. Or if you give them a 2-star penguin, This is, again, kind of inefficient, but it is a way for you to get 2 stars to level 20 fast. I just recommend taking runs with them. So now I've been talking about what are runs. But before we get to runs and actually the farming setup, super fast, the places you want to get Terra Phantasma every single day is going to be from the member shop. You get a Giga Phantasma every month. Don't miss this out. It's a free, it saves a lot of work. You get them from quests, and the other place you get them is from doing the Sanctuary quest, which is every week you get a Giga Phantasma by just doing the quest. Like you reach 2 with Mega Phantasma, boom, you get a Giga Phantasma. So it's pretty easy. You will come across a lot of Giga Phantasma, Mega Phantasma. But all right, now to the actual farming setup. Not a lot of you guys have this artifact, but if you do have it, it was an event one. You want to put it on your farmer. So let's say my farmer was going to be Bloodbait Karen, right? So my Bloodbait Karen, if she's my farmer, you would want to give her this artifact to optimize your farming. It gives you extra XP, 10%, nothing to laugh at. Again, pretty important, use this for farming. If you have it, if you don't have it, it's fine. The other thing is join a guild. They give you a lot of extra XP from the captain shop. They give you bonus 10 extra percent. So you can get up to 20% extra XP. So make sure that you're using this. So make sure you're in a guild that is actually active because it saves a lot of energy. And then as far as farming, what I used to do when I was early game, I would either farm these stages or adventure stages where I need Breath of Orbis. So for the adventure stages, let me just show that real quick. This is when it's like a chill week. I would go in and then let's say I really want this thing. Let's pretend we didn't have this or the Breath of Orbis. I would just pick a stage somewhere in there and then just farm there. But right now with this event side storyline, let's say I haven't gotten all the stuff that I need to fully get the shop, right? So right now, this is a perfect place to farm. And this is usually where I will farm a lot of stages. And it's these stages. So right here, for most players, believe it or not, XP to energy ratio, most like the best one. If you want to save the most energy, you do normal. XP to energy ratio, they have shown that this one is the best for XP to energy ratio. I can't wait too long, you know. I'm really careless with my energy, so I end up doing this one because it's faster and you're more likely to get catalyst, and you also get more of the event currency. That's the other thing why I like to farm hard. Hell is if you're just trying to clear the event, but most of the time I usually farm on hard, or if I'm really feeling the energy strain, I will farm in normal. And then as far as the setup, you have these friends. This is how you get friendship points. As we mentioned, you use them to get 2 stars. So you put your friend, and the farming setup that I use is something along the lines of this. Pretend that my builder is fully built. So this is my farmer. My actual farmer is Charon, so I'll just put my Charon because he's my actual farmer. And then you're gonna use Mega Phantasma, Giga Phantasma, if I can find it. I don't think I have one maxed out, but you get like a 4-star Giga Phantasma. So let's say he's at a level 4, a 4-star, you Giga Phantasma, and then the last slot, you would put Fodder. That's the typical farming scenario, this. But let's say you are doing the normal one. So let's say you're doing just the most efficient way. Let's say you go here, you do this. The most efficient way, if you really want to optimize your XP, you would take off your own unit and let your ally clear it for you. This opens a slot for you to bring in an extra 2-star, which is usually what you struggle the most to get once you do this enough, because it's just you don't have enough to upgrade all the things you need to upgrade. I will also be posting how much of each thing you would need using this method in the comments. So this is really confusing. Just skip to the end, and you'll kind of see what I mean. This method also works with the auto repeat. If I was to put this on auto repeat, it would recycle it and pick a different support for me. This does mean that you need to have good support. So it's something that, like, if you're early game, you're gonna be kind of struggling. They'll kill it right here, and I'll get the Arbiter Vildred, and then it's a wrap. I know this guy can clear it, so I'm chilling now. At this point, it's just I know my ally can clear it, so just GG, boom. He's gonna be able to clear the whole thing. And this is the most XP. This is the best XP to energy ratio. But all right, enough farming. You know, this is pretty standard stuff for farming. Now, the other thing I want to tell you guys about. This part is the one, so that's the most efficient for everything. That's just efficient promoting. But now I'm gonna clip this. So right now, if you came from the description to the 15 minutes, this is the speed upgrade method that I use. How do I get a unit to be as high? Like, how can I make a 6-star in less than a day? You might be wondering, this looks super inefficient. I can make a 6-star in less than a day, and I don't have to spend a single ounce of energy. So this is the late game way. So the way I do this is I come here for a late game player, because after you play enough and you're efficient for a long time, you will get to this point. Look how much stigma I have. I have a not okay amount of stigma. So I have unlimited phantasma. I can just do this, and this is not even a penny for me. I can just do this all day. Look at that, it's not even going down. Like, I can do this like hundreds of times. So I have unlimited phantasma, and I also have unlimited penguins. If I just do this, look how much penguins I can get. And then ideally, if you're doing this method, and I usually do this, when I really want to 6-star a unit for you guys for a video, I have to upgrade this more. So I have to finish farming the Breath of Orbis, but this lets you get 3-star penguins. So it's like, it's really easy for me. I basically have an unlimited amount of resources. If I'm ever low on gold, because I have all these resources, I can also just sell penguins. So this is a completely different like late game privilege thing, because I farm so much wyvern that I have all this stigma. I get like 20k stigma in a week, and I go through it just upgrading units. So now that I have unlimited penguins and I have unlimited of everything else, all I literally do is I come here, and if I want to speed rush a unit, I come here, I get a ton of phantasma. I just do this, right? I just get all the phantasma. I do this for like forever, which I really wish they like made this faster, but I'll just like blow through my gold, go up here, be like, oh, that's cool. Okay, let's get him, right? Penguin, 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 penguin. Let's throw a 2-star in there so we don't have to waste any more time. Boom. What it took you like 1 hour and like 200 energy. It took me 2 seconds. So this is like very well privileged. Do not do this if you're early game. And then I go here and I'm like, look at all these phantasma I have, right? Boom, boom, boom. I go here and I'm like, okay, I have all this phantasma. I got this guy. I come here. I go boom, boom, boom. I'm like, okay, do I have a 4-star I don't care about because I already have him max? No. Okay, whatever. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. So I'm missing 1, right? So all I have to do is come over here, farm another one, get the 3 of them. Like, it's really messed up that I can actually do this just because I have so many resources. Because I have unlimited 2-stars. It's the fastest way to do it. It's kind of nasty that I can actually do this. And then let's say like let's say I don't have the Terra Phantasma. Let's say I just have Giga Phantasma. You know, I'm ground 0. I already have all the units to promotion to the max. So I just do this. We get this guy. I just need a level 30. Boom, 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 boom. Let's do 2-stars since I don't want to waste all those 1-stars. You know, enhancement gold is a thing. Just do that. Do that. Boom. Done. I got a Giga Phantasma. All right, now I have to upgrade it. Oh, look, I'm missing a Mega Phantasma. Let's go back. Oh, I'm missing more Mega. Where are my Megas? I'll have to get more, right? So I have to get more. Boom. Just get that. Just start upgrading some more. It's pretty nasty. I could honestly make a 6-star in like 20 minutes just because I have so many resources. But yeah. So I'm not gonna use my carrots. I kind of need them. I know this is, you're probably like, people that are just starting the game are probably looking at this and they're like, this is why people have Emerald Violets in 2 seconds. Yes, this is why people have Emerald Violets in 2 seconds. Boom, that's already a 5-star. That took what, 2 minutes to get 1 5-star unit? And if I try to do the farming way, which I do, don't get me wrong, I do use the efficient farming method when I'm low on stigma, but this is why I can actually build a 5-star in under a day. And the other thing, it's like you might be wondering, oh look, you're running kind of gold, right? You're kind of running low on gold. No, I'm not. I'm chilling. I go to transmission. I come over here. I go to my penguins. I don't know if you guys knew this, but penguins sell for a lot. Let's see. If I sold all the penguins, how much gold can I get? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, I should just do 3, 6, 9, 12. So that's 12. That's 200K. And then I can just keep upgrading. And let's say, okay, I need more materials. Let's go back. You're probably like, oh my God, that was 12. Like, what are you doing, right? Okay, that was 12. So 100 each. That means I can do, if I do 100 penguins, that's 12K. So I can make 1,000 penguins right now. So, you know, like, all right, look at that. I can make over 1,000 penguins. Yep, privilege of a late game player. So that's how you rush farm a 6-star. Do I recommend doing that? No. I showed you guys the efficient way. I know it's kind of a flex, kind of a messed up thing to do, but that's the pay to win way. I still do the farming method because I still need to farm this. So there's no reason for me to waste resources. So when I'm farming the event, I usually will come here because I just care more about the event. I'll come here, I'll put my care on. I don't care about the 2-stars because as I mentioned to you guys, Phantasmate are basically limitless for me. And then usually this is where I would put like whoever I'm trying to build up. So let's say I'm trying to build up a rose. I usually will do something like this. And that's how I farm for my 5-stars. So yeah, late game privilege because you just find so much wyvern, you get so much stigma that way. So don't be shocked why people get 6-stars so quickly. But as early game players, that was the efficient way. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. 3 Forest again. If you get this daily as well, so I would recommend if you're trying to upgrade a lot, I would recommend doing this first. I would honestly recommend Heart of Orbis first, then Forest of Souls, and then eventually switch Forest of Souls for like Alchemist Steeple and Hecaman. That's a different video. But all right, that's all I got for you guys today. I don't want to make this video over like 2 hours. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what you thought, if you liked it, if you hate it, if you think I'm a whale. It's late game privilege. It's just I've been playing this game for over a year, so I can actually do stuff like that because each run of Wyvern gets me 100. So every 2 to 3 Wyvern runs gets me a penguin, and I do like 20 runs of Wyvern a day. So yeah, I'm going off tangent here, so I'm just gonna end the video. That's all I have for you guys today. I'll see you all next time. Peace.